And I said, it doesn't make fun of handicapped people, it makes fun of my bad luck.
Yeah.
And they said, well, it does. Anyway, they edited me years ago on Letterman. They cut that bit out, and it looked really ridiculous because I did the first 3 minutes of my act, and then suddenly I was sitting at the desk. There was no ending to my act.
Yeah.
I should have learned then. I didn't.
Your hair looks a little bit different, though. You have like a butt cut now. What's up with that?
This is, believe it or not,
It's like you have like a part right in the middle.
I don't plan this. This is a really bad hair day, and
Yeah.
I can't do a thing about it.
Yeah, you might want to fix it now because it looks worse.
Well, I appreciate you bringing it up, and I'm not at all self-conscious.
Watch out, man.
Thanks for the input, man. I'm glad you care about the hair here. It's a really nice thing. So what do you prefer, your bearded motif here, or do you like clean shaven?
I like the beard. I'm going through a Rasputin stage in my life right now. As long as there's villages and women who can be excited by goat men, I'm willing to travel.
Goat men with cigarettes.
Goat men with cigarettes.
What's up? We've got Bill Hicks here on Capsize for a little while longer, and you're on the air. What can we do for you?
Hey there, how are you guys doing tonight?
Great.
I was just curious, how come it is that you seem pretty cynical about the whole Israel situation with the Palestinians? I mean, it seems like it's going to be an opportunity to maybe have some peace there finally.
Yeah, it's helped so far. I got to be honest with you. I am not cynical. I cannot be cynical about it because I don't know enough about it, and that's my fault. And why a comedian is being asked these questions. It's not like, did the chicken really cross the road for the reason that he wanted to get across it? No, I don't know. These questions are a little over my head.
Why did Jack?
When are you having Noam Chomsky on your show? I think he was born in Beaumont.
There you go.
Noam Chomsky would be good.
I mean, it's a good question. I don't mean to appear cynical. I'm cynical about anything that comes over the mainstream media. But I don't know enough about, truly, the Palestinian-Israeli situation, and I shouldn't be talking about it. Thank you for calling me on it. I'll shut up.
Okay, maybe you should have him edit it out so that, you know, when you rebroadcast it so they won't hear it for you, just like Letterman. Thank you.
Thanks for your call.
That's a good question. I mean, look, I'm just cynical about state power, man. I'm sorry, I always will be.
You have to be with
and their propaganda.
Track record.
Exactly.
You have to be. You're on Capsize with Bill Hicks. We got a couple more calls. What can we do for you?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Okay, sorry, that was me.
Okay. That means you're on TV.
Watch out for those phones.
Bill Hicks?
Bill Hicks.
You shut the fuck up.
He waited a long time.
That's my nephew.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we got to get one of those. Got to get one of those. This is our last call.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up, fellas?
Hanging out with Bill Hicks on TV. What can we do for you?
Actually, Bill, I've been a fan for a long time. I wanted to ask you what your background was. Like, are you from Houston or are you from Austin?
I'm from Houston originally.
Okay. And rumor has it that you have a brother in town that teaches at UT. Is that wrong?
That's wrong. I do have a brother in town, but he works for a chain of record stores called Hastings Records and Tapes. And he does not teach at UT unless he has not told me about it.
All right.
He might teach retailing there. I don't know.
Okay. I just wanted to clear that up now.
All right.
Great.
And for all you music fans out there, I just wanted to tell everyone that I sure am glad that the Archangels broke up because Charlie Sexton is a big old pussy. Okay. Hey, Dave. Thanks a lot.
Sure. Thanks for airing your views.
Once again, I don't know enough about the situation to discuss that.
There you go. I know quite a bit about the subject.
If it was just a discussion about pussy, I could chime in.
Sure, sure.
But Charlie Sexton, I don't know if he is one or not.
Well, maybe we'll have you back and we can talk about pussy for a couple hours.
I think, okay, cool. I could really be Goat Boy.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Well, I've seen this thing running on the channels here recently where you went out and checked out the ashes a little bit out there in Waco.
Actually, the day we went out to Waco was 7 days into the siege. And what I find fascinating, and I'll try and make this brief, I know that little kid wants me to shut up, and I do too, because I don't even know what I'm talking about. The footage that's been running on Access about the Waco debacle, and I don't know how many of y'all have seen it. Apparently it runs quite often here. But what it shows, and I've seen it very clearly, and if it's an actual representation, is what you see is a Bradley tank shooting fire into the compound, which is exactly what is against the party line, which is that they shot tear gas into the compound and the Branch Davidians started the fire. Now what this implies is, A, if in fact this footage is real, and we're about to show it for you. A, the FBI, the ATF, Janet Reno, up to Clinton are liars and murderers, and if they had any honor whatsoever, they would commit harikari if they were true human beings. And B, the real implication is why no mainstream media has picked up on this footage and thought that it was news. This tells you something about America and the state of freedom that you live under. And on that happy note, I'll see you tomorrow at the Laugh Stop.
Yeah, right. Well, let's take a little look at that footage. For all you people who haven't seen it on Access, if you look real close, you should see some flames of interest here, I do believe.
That's the Bradley tank. Now watch it come out. Flames coming from the turret. Do you see that?
Pretty
Let's see
clear.
it again. The Bradley tank comes out. Flames.
Gee, is that fire, Bill?
It looks like fire to me.
I don't know.
So let me, the implications of this, I mean, just ponder that. Every mainstream media news source told us that they launched tear gas in order to convince the moms and the kids to get out. This, meanwhile, as you can see, they're destroying the compound which the kids were inside of. How they knew that they weren't going to run a kid over, I don't know. Anyway, God, I wish we could take these callers, man.
You want to take these callers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's think of what that implies. The fact that no one has picked up on this news story except public access, A, and B, that the ATF and FBI are liars and murderers, and if they had any honor, if they were truly human beings, they would commit suicide and explain their role in this murder and mass murder of innocent children and women.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Why
these
it's
callers
not
would love to talk
newsworthy,
about
you
that.
tell me. You call me and tell me why that's not on the news.
Yeah, that's a fact. Want to do a few more of these calls?
I would love to.
All right, well, we'll take a few more of your phone calls here.
I don't
and,
want to take up your video time.
Oh, no, don't worry. Don't sweat it, you know. We're here till 4, so. Hi, you got any comments tonight?
Hey, yeah, sure do. Mr. Hicks, I really love your stuff, dude. You are totally awesome.
Thank you, man.
And what you just said about the Waco thing, yeah, I absolutely agree. We live in a country that's run by a bunch of rich fat cats who are going to tell us what to do and what to think.
You are free to do what we tell you.
Basically, yeah. And a question I'm asking, that I want to ask, is on here on public access, there's a show going around, something like Clarence the Ninja or some ninja thing. And that is you, right? That do that whole gig?
Yeah, that's me and Kevin Booth and David Jandro.
Did you do that here in Austin?
We shot some of it in Austin, we shot some of it in Houston, and we shot some of it where it's not even me. The part and where there's snow, it snowed here and I wasn't here, so they made another guy don the little good master costume. It's an epic.
It's hilarious, dude. It's great, man. I love your stuff.
Cool, I
And-
appreciate that. And we're making Ninja 2 right now.
That's exactly what I was about to ask you. I thought it was sort of absurd because I figured you'd be doing the big thing in England, obviously, but
Well,
you're not.
no, we're going over there in January, but there will be a Ninja 2 out soon. They're not, if you notice the production values, they're not real hard to make.
Hey, that's okay. Me and some friends of mine just made a bunch of stuff here in Austin like that, low budget, and Austin's the home of low budget filmmaking here now. And
It's great.
I'm dying to see your stuff, dude. And good luck in England.
Thank
and,
you.
I won't watch Letterman. Hey, man, whatever you say about stuff like that, I believe you, and I think it really sucks.
I'm not saying to watch or not watch Letterman. I'm just telling you what happened to me, and again, trying to make the implications to other facets of mainstream media. Again, I've always been a fan of the Letterman show, and it's still the best talk show compared to Leno, who's like watching Monty Hall guest host the Mike Douglas show in 1974.
Well, he was already getting a little bit lame, but since he obviously sort of toes the corporate line, it's a good reason not to watch him anymore.
Oh, it's unbelievable, isn't it? He totally changed, and it's really interesting. It seems like Mad Magazine's writers all write for him now. It's about that level. It's about the level of Goofus and Gallant and Highlight Magazine. Remember that one?
Yeah.
At the dentist office?
Yeah.
Goofus?
Hey, I hope you do, and I know you will. You'll kick ass at Laptop, and I hope you do well in England. And good luck with your stuff. I look forward to seeing your Ninja 2 thing, dude.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for the call. All right.
I'm just so glad every one of these aren't Philip Marshall. That's what I'm happy with.
Hey, now, I am surprised that someone hasn't called up and tried to get you at least once on it for another name. But, Philip Marshall's the only one because he's a jazz musician.
What's that joke? What's a jazz musician without a girlfriend? Homeless?
Homeless.
Is that a joke?
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, it's more of a statement.
Stay.
Yeah. You're on Capsize. We're going to take a few more calls with Bill here. What's your input this evening?